Yo.
I got my wish. Let's go.
Yeah, this one's got some interesting tech to it.
Well, as one of, I think, 16 or so people who has an absolute perfect combo on Business Wars, I feel quite qualified to talk about this one. So, Business Wars, Game 1. This chart's got a lot of brackets and a decent smattering of other tech all throughout. You're going to start with this first double step section. It's going to give way to some 16 bursts. Boing.
Ooh, JJK picking up a few early perfects there.
Yeah, it's a crossover that's a little bit enforced. You got to be very careful about how you cheat that one. Some pushes in the center. Yeah. Kind of like some of the other more techier level charts where they kind of throw different stuff at you, and then a stop gimmick in for good measure.
Right, of course. So we got to be ready for that timing as well as all this tech. You know, you can't let that throw you off.
And of course, you got to do brackets. You got to hit them hard enough that you don't separate your judgment, hit something later, or strike your foot at the wrong angle and get an off judgment. All right, so gallops and brackets all the way here on out. These players are looking to close it out as clean as possible. JJK picks up that late early. And HINTZ absolute perfect scores. Business Wars.
Incredible. What a great.
My man. Join the club. I love this chart.
Absolutely.
Bite flashbacks.
Bite flash.
Yeah.
Did that happen at Bite?
I did that, remember?
Oh.
You were on HINTZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We have so many people who've APC'd Business Wars in the room right now.
I mean, it's a great song. You know.
Business Wars in tournament.
Yeah.
That's on a whole nother level. There's no denying that.
No, we've only had so many tournaments, so every APC that somebody gets in bracket is just legendary.
You'll love it.
Lives on forever. And every APC that somebody fumbles in the last few steps is also legendary. Don't worry.
If you can't play for the win, play for the content.
All right, so moving on to bass and the melody.
Hey, listen, I saw that commentary feature of mine you thrown in for your highlight video for Eclipse, and I got to say, you know, I look good in commentator cam in the top right corner with Start GG plastered on the side.
Yeah.
got my fire button down shirts.
All right, they're going into it.
All right, bass and the melody. I think this is a pretty chill 22.
Yeah.
A couple of fast runs here and there and some footwork considerations, but I think it's fairly intuitive.
Yeah. Definitely some like, you know, crossover stuff, but it's at 8th note speed, which while this song is going pretty fast, it's just not something that's really going to trip you up. At least not players of this caliber.
Very strong opening from both players here. Just have to be mindful of which way you're turned for some of these patterns.
The lift, okay, they got the lift. You gotta watch out on your lift technique on these fast songs, because you might need to put your foot down very fast. And the context switch to those triplets as well. Those foot switches.
Yeah, both players are electing to actually properly foot switch that. Because of the mind placement, it's not actually enforced. You could double step that if you wanted.
You could.
But for the purposes of keeping the flow going, it looks like both players are committing pretty hard to keeping the flow going. We are trading the lead right now.
It is so close. Actually, are they tied?
It's possible. Let's see.
I have no idea what's going on.
It's a tie.
Oh, seriously?
No way!
All right.
That's the max scoring, everybody.
What can you do? What can you do about that? I think that just counts as like a
It effectively,
Draw more songs when we get to it. Sounds good.
yeah. Jelly Slush is the right idea. A tie occurs like this, you basically just discard the result. Move on like nothing happened, and if we reach the end of the card draw and there's not a final decision yet on, you know, if
Though-
the set has a conclusive outcome or not, we draw more.
Though interestingly, usually in other card draw formats, we go back and forth between the players and their picks. In this one, it is loser's pick. So if you tie on your pick, you throw it out, you get another pick. You know, you could make an argument that that's not quite
Now,
balanced.
I'm
but
pretty certain that me and Jelly Slush actually talked out this specific scenario, but I don't remember what he came to a conclusion on for how to best address that. But I did raise that concern.
right.
I did bring it up. Anyway.
And it happened. What are the chances?
All right, we're finally seeing it in Gloomies Protect.
Right. The gallops on dopamine are interesting because, in my opinion, they should just be 24th gallops. I don't know why they're not. But they make it a little bit spicier.
It's pretty spicy, and especially in the back half, the syncopation's really unique. I don't think you
Right.
see that kind of Skittle-esque pattern
Right.
anywhere
Not-
else in this game.
Both players picking up a few yellow perfects. Swing. But of course it's not just the 64th, because that would be very close to a note. It's in between like the 16th and the 24th and the 16th.
And again,
somewhere.
you can see here there's like 16th pattern interspersed with those off-quant swing notes, just like that.
Right.
It makes some very interesting patterning. You don't really see this in much else in the game.
Right. Yeah, we've definitely had a few songs recently that have kind of leaned into this Skittle-esque patterning.
Oh yeah, there's a whole handful of charts. Very nice hex start from JJK.
That's an incredible
Yeah.
score.
Lots of
Anybody
stuff
who's tried to time this song
knows
you're
how
like-
hard it is.
You're like, I was getting all these perfects. Why do I have like a 95K? What the hell?
Yeah, we've gotten a lot in the 64th swing, I feel, especially lately, and in more
Right,
modern
yeah.
patches.
All right.
Right, so
Yeah.
since JJK took that song, that means, oh boy,
We're 1-1, and HINTZ is pulling out Summer. His Protect.
technically 1-1.
1-1. Okay, yeah. That was right. Everyone is taking a moment of reprieve before Summer. Legitimately, in my opinion, the most brutal stamina-oriented chart in the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. When people are like, somebody somewhere was like, I think this is the easiest 25. I'm like, get out, leave, just go.
Must be
Get-
nice
get out
having
of here.
infinite energy.
I mean, maybe it's because it's kind of similar to the ITG chart. So if you're familiar with the ITG chart, you know, and you're like used to ITG stamina,
I mean, here's
maybe
my
it's not that
assessment.
hard, but
This song is 185 BPM. That's
that is
fast.
really fast.
And it's got sustained 16th runs, just like that.
I mean, it's basically only comparable to like Winter on the 25 level. Maybe Link Line.
And I would also say at the beginning, the 26 is stamina-oriented.
Right, but if you're comparing 25s to 26s,
I do think,
then it's definitely not
for
the
what it's
earliest
worth.
easiest 25.
I think this is the most straightforward of any of them,
True.
but it's
There's very little tech,
blisteringly fast.
and there's also so many jumps. Like, you could be like, okay, well, I'll just, you know, like, kind of wishy-washy it. But then how are you going to get the jumps?
You really get no downtime in this chart. And especially now, coming into the last quarter,
Yeah, the last stream,
6+ measures of stream.
there's 8 measures of stream here, and then
And
a
it's a
measure
step
of
jump,
jumps,
do it again.
then another 8 measures of stream.
It looks like JJK is winning the stamina war ever so slightly, but his players are tired. They're drifting all over the place.
Oh
the
my
lead
God.
is changing. And HINTZ pulls it out by
Oh my
20
God.
points.
Oh,
20.
What the heck?
the
We've had-
early right at the end that JJK hit in the very last run sent it over
All
to,
right.
to HINTZ.
So I've seen
Oh
tonight
my God.
an
This-
18-point victory, a 17-point victory. Now we got a 20.
And
Who's
on a
going to
20.
pull out the 19?
and are we playing bingo? What is this? Holy crap. Okay, so. Oh boy, so now we're going to JJK's Protect, which is Sunshine. I don't even know what we're gonna do. Like, do we draw an extra chart for song 5 if that happens? What do we even do? I don't even know what to do.
I'm going to leave that up to our primary tournament organizer to resolve that issue.
Because we gotta have at least 2, like, bands or whatever, right? So, I think they might just draw a completely new set. They're not gonna do Boom Boom Dollars or Destiny. I think they're just gonna, maybe, in theory, where they're gonna draw a completely new set. That way they can have an equal chance to pick band, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think JJK actually picked this song as a Protect in his last set, right, against Ingloomy, I think?
If you're consistent at it, no reason not to.
Yep.
I think this is a fairly standard 22, a little bit stamina intensive, but
This is,
nothing.
I would definitely say this is one of the hardest stamina 22s for the first 60% of the song. And then the last part, you're like, okay, well, I mean, if you're going to do this,
You do get a pretty appreciable break with the rising synth that comes in later.
right. And it's like upbeat 16ths that begin a stream pattern. It's just like, oh. These are the kind of rhythms that you don't really find too often in very many songs.
Yeah. Like here, you get a pretty appreciable break. Yeah, JJK loses his perfect combo, goes a little late going into this break, but is still
HINTZ has
holding
picked
it.
up enough perfects that JJK is still in the lead.
I do think though, if he makes another mistake, he's either going to start score trading or be
Well,
overseeded
here
by
comes the
hits.
last bursts. All right, neither of them pick anything up, so JJK seals it. So that means
We're going to game 5 or 6 or.
okay, so they're drawing 3 new songs, adding it to the existing 2 songs, Destiny and Boom Boom Dollars, and they will each veto 2 songs, so eliminating it down to
Yeah.
1.
It's not every day that you got a set go into game 6.
Yeah, but today
we
we've
are.
had it twice, at least. I don't even know what's been going on in the other cab. I mean, nothing right now, but there could have been something earlier, you know.
think DDR Chad is getting his keeping himself warm. He's sitting pretty over in. Let me check the bracket real quick. Yeah, he's sitting pretty in Winterside Grand Finals.
Yeah, let's take a look at
So,
what we've got right now.
Mr. Chad is not going to be playing for a hot minute because we've got 3 more sets, including the one we're currently in, need to be wrapped up first. So, Chad's got a little while to go, so I'm certain he'll be working on those DLC tracks or grinding out some APCs or, maybe just playing some favorites to stay warm. I think many of us who were already competing and are now out have been playing a lot this weekend.
Yes.
And I think we're all just happy to be relaxing and watching the most gamery of gamers.
Yeah,
keep
one
going
thing I
at it.
didn't know about this shirt is that the back, with all of this this coloring on it, it absorbs sweat and it just holds on to it. So it made it a little bit sticky for a while there.
Sticky.
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 So
Sticky.
it's good to, after a good warm up, good set of games, take a load off,
I hopped in the shower after my catastrophic losers round 2 game, and my hair is still damp. I have not been drying it or toweling it aggressively.
I am sure we are all a bit moist, and you can quote me on that.
Why do
go
you have
back
to say it like that, man?
All right, we're jumping back into the draw.
All right.
I believe we're going to get it sent from Joe Slush. Well, I mean, it's
we
just
don't
one
need it
song.
sent because I think it's right there on the
It's
screen.
just one song. We got Rainbow Rave Parade. I mean, what a hype song 6.
The song has so much energy to it.
I know, right? It just makes you, it gets you going.
This match is stressing you out. It's stressing all of us out.
Everybody's just like sitting, watching.
Yeah,
We
okay.
got a big old crowd just
So,
like laser
we threw up
focused
the
on this
tiebreaker.
game.
We're not going back to Busted Out. No July Redux. We saw July Redux in so many events. More Rainbow Rave Parade.
Interesting the way they handled that. It's supposed to be like a crossover or like a cross back in that 1/16th burst with starting in the middle button. But it's so hard to remember to actually do it. I think most players just treat it as a double step, but these players.
Wow. They were tied for a split second there.
Oh my gosh, that's how close it is.
Yeah, currently it is a 1 perfect margin in HINTZ's favor at the halfway mark. It's tied. Actually
Oh my
tied.
god. Pick
All
up
right.
another couple of yellow perfects for HINTZ. I mean, this song just keeps going, right? Oh my gosh, we traded again. No, we're tied. No way.
We're here
No
forever.
way! Are you kidding me?
We're here forever.
We will never leave.
Game 7. Give it up for Game 7.
Oh man. Oh boy, what are we gonna do?
Tiebreaker. I barely know her.
They can't keep getting away with this. Actually, is this the same? That's the same perfect count that somebody else tied on. They didn't tie on Rainbow Rave Parade, was
Wasn't
it?
it was it the Spencer DDR chat set with the 8 perfect
Did-
tie?
Did you tie on you and
Someone else tied.
with an 8-8? Just
Yeah, it was me and who? We did.
Okay, it was Chad and Gloomy. Okay,
DDR Chad and Gloomy with the same score.
I was 50% right.
It's crazy. This whole tournament has been absolutely crazy. This is the craziest tournament I've ever
I'm
seen, dude.
seeing a little piece of tiebreaker keep flicking back and forth. I keep seeing Galactical pop up, and I'm like, oh brother.
Oh my god. Let us off this ride, Mr. Bones, please. I want off Mr. Bones' wild
Listen,
ride.
I'm glad to be here in the commentator seat, not on the pad fighting for my life on 24 ties back to back.
Oh boy. This is insane. Absolutely insane. All right. Looks like we've eliminated stuff down again. Are we going to William Tell? Looks like that's where we're going. Other way, other way. I is after E. There it is. Senpai left and came back to another tie. Yeah, damn Skippy. We're on song number 7 out of 5.
All right, William Tell. There's no William telling what I'm going to do if you guys tie again on another 24.
Oh boy.
Just got a water delivery. I think I'm going to let this game speak for itself for a bit.
Both players picking up a perfect right after the halt. I mean, how do you time a halt? It's got no music. There's no visuals.
Just go step it.
Is it like exactly four beats or something?
I don't know it offhand, but I've gotten just used to it.
Where's your William Tell APC?
Any kind of pause, I'm always stepping through it. I don't know. I got the 17 for this ages ago.
17 perfect?
No, 0 perfects. 17 feet. Because that's what the difficulty scale is. The last time I played a dance game was max 2 on the PS2.
I still call it feet. I mean, what's the unit of difficulty here?
I just say level.
No, that's a 24-footer right there.
It's 24 crowns.
24 crowns.
All right, HINTZ is kind of bossing up this one, though. We got a gold
Yep.
combo coming into this very extended tower section.
The towers, man, they're so exhausting.
Nails those tail jumps. Heck star.
Great end to a fantastic
Finally
match.
delivers the mercy blow to this
Free us from
long
this
losers
set.
quarterfinal.
All right.